in couples, they come with two sets of rules. Lindsay had a set of rules that she came with, Ravi came with another set of rules, and when you put them together, if the rules aren't outlined, imagine you're playing a hockey game and the Canadians have 6 players and the Americans decide to put 7 players on, they never agreed on the rules, there's going to be a problem. So you need to decide on your personal set of rules that will dictate your love. And love is a personal story. I just don't want you to be sitting there saying, you sometimes you see this couple, oh honey, I love you, and they keep on saying this love you, and it's never coming from here. It's just sugar-coated stuff. You want to be real with your love. You want to be really, really upfront and honest with your love. And that's what the biggest things in the scriptures is talking about love. Finding enough love that you go beyond your spouse and you start loving everyone around you as equal. It's easy to say we love everyone, but it's so hard to practice. How are you going to love the jerk who got in front of you in the line at Starbucks, right? Or the officer who pulled you over at customs? You have to be in a different type of a space to constantly be loving. To also remember this is still a person, he's just going through a good day or a bad day. So at this time I wanted to call Yvonne, Mark, and Ryan to come and take your spots. Ryan, you can come right here. Yeah, right there. Perfect. That's great. So, are you guys ready to walk around nice and easy? And you're going to smile? And you're going to enjoy every moment of this? And the best pictures are when the teeth are showing, okay? They're the best pictures. Okay, let's go walk around nice and slow. Ravi must be a very keen worker because when he has an assignment, he must finish it in half the time. Why do I say that? Ravi, you should be playing for like some sports team. No, it's good. Next time, half the pace. Sajay, remember we said slowly, measure twice, cut once. So nice and easy, enjoy the moment. Okay, poor Lindsay. Slow down, Ravi, slow down, come on. I got this big dress on. You don't know it's 20 pounds. Easy does it. We know the story, so yeah. Keep an eye, nice and slow. So let's put your hands over your heart. You guys can sit down right now and close your eyes.
Let me see you.
Open your eyes, please. First was in the land was love. And the letter A, acceptance, to accept. Change is one of the hardest things in life. When Leela and I met, we used to have darker hair. Now look at this thing. Kids in Mexico call me Santa Claus. They come around and they ask for gifts. They ask for sweets. Before, we used to jump and run like Cameron couldn't get enough time to play. Now it's like, oh, do we have to go there? Do we have to sit on the floor? Isn't there going to be like a lazy boy or a couch or something where I can kick back, a recliner? Can I get in first class instead? The seats are too scrunched up, you know? I want to accept. You two are both going to change with time. What you are today, at Christmas time you'll be different people. You will have had a different rhythm than what you've had up to now. You will be called differently. You will be showpieces for a while. You'll be invited for dinners, you know, and you will be someone special. And the person who learns to accept and change has the easiest path in life. The person who resists is always confronting, is always getting fight, is always running into a wall. When you have a river never goes in a straight line. You guys are going to fly back. I always try to get the window seat. Leela always tries to get it before me because I want to look down and see the river. River can go 2 miles that way and then come back 3 miles the other way back because it's finding the path of least resistance. It's always going down. Water always goes down, and when you have ego and you get boiled up, you turn into steam for path nikal diya. Then what you call anger goes up. When you become humble and pious, you become like the river and you flow, and what's your goal? To get to the ocean. To get into that rhythm of the ocean, back and forth ocean. And the person who can become as accepting like the river has won the game of life. Because whatever you do, you know everyone's ending up in the ocean. Everyone. Whether you go get buried in the earth, there's all these cisterns in the ground, they're going to throw you back in the ocean. What's happening in Hawaii right now? That lava spewing out, it's going to go back into the water, everything goes back, the earth gets split up, we're eventually all going to get buried once these ice caps all melt, another ice age finishes off, and the whole thing submerges in water. Learn to accept. And that's when you get more new minerals, more new work for you guys. That's all minerals are made of. Compression, sitting down, the earth compressing, heat, water, all these components always changing us. So you ready for a second time around? LAN, accept, walk slowly. Here we go. Thank you. Hare dujdi la Satguru Purkh milaya Purkh milaya Balaram jiyo Dirpo paiman hoye hoye Mail gavaya Balaram jiyo Balaram jiyo Nirmal bhavaya Har gun kaya Har vikhe Ram hadure Hare atam Ram Visarya Swami Sarv reha parpure Balaram jiyo Antar bahir Har prabh ko mil Har jan mangal gaye Jan Nanak दूजी नाच आई अनहद शब्द बजाए बलराम जी हो बलराम Jiyo, Balaram 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 Jiyo. Please be seated. That was amazing. Teri gal ban gayi. If you can just move through life, because you know when you move slow, you see a lot more things. If you're zooming by, everything is a blur. It's like, did I see that? I see people going to work. I sometimes land in Toronto and I go stay with a friend and he picks me up at the airport. And then we're driving from wherever we are to Brampton or Mississauga, wherever we go. And everyone's like in a zone, just zooming by. If you are going to travel to work, put something informative so your mind stays calm. You're not throwing stuff in here. You're emptying. So you're refreshing by the time you get to work. Instead of cussing the guy in the front, oh, you're moving too slow, oh, I want to change lanes, I want to get there faster. Utthe de utthe hi pahunchna, kam te hi pahunchna, utthe jaake bhi kehna kado chutti hoegi, right? Jaldi kado nikliye kab to. So this is the game we play in our life. So you have learned to love. You've learned to accept. Now let's put your hands over your heart and hear the translation of the third love.